Congratulations on your decision to purchase the BMW 7 Series, our dynamic and comfortable luxury sedan. With this video program, we'd like to give you a foretaste of the car's main features and help you familiarize yourself with it as quickly as possible. Your car is equipped with many technical innovations to make motoring in the BMW 7 Series an outstanding experience. With its graceful forms, your new BMW 7 Series embodies a dynamic elegance that exudes timeless aesthetic appeal. The harmony of its forms and the special quality of the materials distinguish the interior of your car. You have carefully chosen your car's specifications and thus given your 7 Series a very personal note. All the components in your vehicle relevant to all-round motoring protection are fully harmonized with one another according to BMW's first fully integrated road safety technology safety concept. The high-tech chassis, the electronic control systems, an extremely powerful braking system, and the precise power steering, as well as the extremely stable body shell with defined crumple zones and integrated side impact protection. Impact absorbers and deformation elements guarantee optimum protection for the vehicle and, above all, its occupants. In your BMW 7 Series, we have combined comfort and safety systematically. The full-size airbags for driver and passenger with a seat occupant recognition function are standard, and so are the side airbags in the doors. They are optionally available for the rear passengers too. The head airbag, a unique BMW feature, offers additional protection. This gives you up to 8 airbags protecting occupants who are correctly seated and wearing seat belts. Protection from theft and break-in is equally relevant to safety. The 7 Series has been fitted with only 2 external locks, at the driver's door and at the luggage compartment lid, as an anti-theft precaution. The anti-theft warning system, which can be operated by the remote control key, reacts to forced opening of the doors, the engine compartment lid, or the luggage compartment lid, attempts to start the vehicle, movement inside the vehicle, or changes in the tilt of the vehicle. To prevent an unwanted sounding of the tilt alarm, for example in split-level garages or when the car is being transported by train, the tilt alarm sensor can be deactivated by pressing the locking button on the key twice or by double mechanical locking. The electronic vehicle immobilizer secures your vehicle in a unique way. The mechanical key has an integrated chip which carries an electronic code. This electronic system ensures that the engine can only be started with the original keys for the vehicle. The car's electronic control system exchanges individualized and constantly changing signals via the ignition lock. Without the correct signal, the engine itself cannot be started by short-circuiting. Good visibility increases road safety, especially in bad weather. If your car is equipped with a rain sensor, you no longer need to worry about the correct wiper setting. You can concentrate all your attention on the road. When the rain sensor is activated, the wipers are automatically controlled depending on the amount of rain hitting the windshield. All in all, your new 7 Series is an exciting car. To enable you to experience this vehicle as it should be experienced, we'd like to explain a few more features designed for your convenience and comfort. This is your main key radio remote control. You get 2 of these. This key is ideal for the hotel garage service because it cannot be used to open the luggage or the glove compartment. You should take special care of this emergency key. The remote control key is convenient, reliable, and easy to use. For example, there are separate buttons for general opening and closing, or for selective opening of the luggage compartment only. The key can do a lot more than just lock and unlock the car. Let's say your 7 Series is parked in a crowded underground garage, locked. Where is it? One press of the lock button and the car's inside lights go on, so you can locate it. For further key functions, such as the mechanical activation of the anti-theft system or interior locking functions, please refer to the owner's manual. A good sitting position is crucial for relaxed motoring, but for safety's sake, please do not adjust the driver's seat while you are driving. You can use this combination switch to adjust the seat position in length, angle, and height. Right behind it, you'll find the switch for adjusting the backrest and the headrest height. The BMW Comfort seat also offers a lumbar support for optimum long-distance comfort. You can adjust the arch of the backrest by moving the lumbar switch forwards or backwards. By pressing it up or down, you change the contour of the backrest. When correctly adjusted, it gives your lower spine effective support. If you press this switch, the angle of the upper backrest section is adjusted, which relieves the shoulder and neck muscles. In addition to all these adjustments, the BMW Contour seat also gives you extra upper thigh support at the touch of a button. The height and position of the steering wheel can be adjusted with the electric steering wheel adjustment function. When the ignition key is removed, the steering wheel automatically moves up to make it easier for you to get in and get out of the car. The controls for the mirrors and windows are conveniently and clearly positioned. Simply select and adjust the exterior mirrors. Pressing this button folds the mirrors in and out. This is particularly useful in a car wash or on a narrow street. The exterior mirrors are convex, so visible objects are closer than they seem. This aspherical wide-angle mirror effectively eliminates blind spots. Please refer to the owner's manual for further mirror functions. You have now adjusted the seat, mirrors, and steering wheel to your individual requirements. By briefly pressing the memory button, you can store and recall these positions for up to 3 people. The buttons integrated in the multifunction steering wheel help you operate the following features quickly and without distracting you from the road. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel from bottom to top, these are the telephone symbol to receive, place, or end a call, to switch between radio and telephone, the keys with arrows for scanning memorized telephone numbers or radio stations backwards and forwards, and the plus-minus key to adjust the volume. The center of the steering wheel operates the horn. The top right-hand button resumes the speed setting in the cruise control. The plus-minus key accelerates or decelerates the vehicle. The button below this turns the cruise control function on or off. The last button here activates the air recirculation function. If you have steering wheel heating installed, this button switches it on and off. When it's on, an indicator lamp in the button lights up. There are plenty of situations in which regulated speed is an advantage. When you turn on the cruise control, the indicator lamp lights up. The plus-minus key helps you maintain the current speed, store it, decelerate, or increase it. By pressing the resume key, you go back to the last speed setting. When you apply the brakes or change gear, the system is automatically deactivated. If you have opted for automatic transmission, it is equipped with ATM, Adaptive Transmission Management. This means you have an intelligent transmission system, with ATM automatically selecting the most suitable program. An electronic control system which constantly adapts to the driver's motoring style, road surface conditions, and the current road situation. For example, if you happen to be traveling uphill or downhill, going around a curve, if you are in slow-moving traffic or on a slippery road. You like the convenience of automatic transmission, but you don't want to dispense entirely with the feel of manual gear shifting. With BMW Steptronic, you get the best of both worlds. For individualized gear selection, push the selector lever from D to the left into the shift gate, MS. This puts you into S, the sports mode. When you nudge the selector lever towards plus or minus, Steptronic changes gear. The M gear you have selected is shown on the instrument panel. The system prevents inadmissible up and down shifts. If you want to return to fully automatic operation, just push the selector lever to the right back into D. A number of useful electronic control systems in your 7 Series support active driving comfort. The ABS anti-blocking system for the brakes, for example. Even in an emergency stop, you remain in complete control of the vehicle. ASC plus T, automatic stability control plus traction, improves driving stability, especially when accelerating in curves. Here the system detects if the vehicle is about to slide to the rear and prevents it by automatically reducing the engine power. By the same principle, ASC plus T also detects imminent wheel spin. The system then acts as a limited slip differential by braking the rear wheels independently. ASC plus T can be deactivated to permit greater wheel slip so you can rock the car out of the snow, for example. In this case, the indicator lamp in the instrument panel lights up and does not go out until the system is turned back on. EDC, the electronic damper control system, adapts the shock absorbers in a split second to varying road surfaces, loads, and driving conditions. In addition to this automatic adaptation, you can also select and maintain a harder, sportier setting. If your vehicle is equipped with DSC, dynamic stability control, transverse acceleration is also accounted for. The system recognizes imminent critical situations and reacts by reducing engine power and selectively applying the brakes. Each wheel is individually influenced, which effectively prevents and retains stability. PDC, park distance control, helps you park. Sound signals indicate the current distance to nearby obstacles below your sight level, both in front of and behind the car. The nearer you are to an object, the shorter the intervals between the signal tones, culminating in a continuous tone when the distance is less than 30 centimeters. Of course, you can switch off the PDC with this button. You'll find more details on the PDC system in your owner's manual. Pleasant temperatures in all weathers make for relaxed motoring and contribute to well-being and safety on the road. The automatic air conditioning controls are clearly arranged. Separate adjustments for the driver and passenger sides can be made. Activate the automatic system by pressing the auto button and the ice button. Then choose an interior temperature that's comfortable for you, such as 22 degrees Celsius. This button enables you to vary the air inlet. The automatic air conditioning requires no further input. These switches turn off the auto program and manually influence air distribution patterns. When the outside air is heavily polluted, this switch enables you to regulate the inflow of outside air. Press it once and you activate the automatic air recirculation system. Press it again and the exterior air inlet is immediately blocked, with interior air recirculation for several minutes. The air recirculation system detects most pollutants in the outside air and prevents them from entering the vehicle. The exterior air passes through a microfilter which filters out pollen and dust particles. A carbon filter significantly reduces the amount of gaseous pollutants in the air flowing into the vehicle. If you press the rest key, any residual heat in the engine cooling system is used to heat the vehicle interior for several minutes while the ignition is switched off, such as when you are filling the fuel tank. Rear seat passengers can also set their own air temperature. Check Control warns you in text form about any faulty systems, giving messages or warnings accompanied by a gong. You can use this button to find out if there are any faults in the monitored systems. The MID multi-information display serves as a central display and contains controls for the digital clock, audio systems, onboard computer and telephone, if they are installed. By pressing the clock button, you can alter the time and date settings. And you can also set the timer for the auxiliary heating and ventilation and activate these systems. The onboard computer is integrated into the MID. If you press the recall buttons, the display gives you information on your average fuel consumption, your estimated range, the remaining distance to your destination, your estimated time of arrival, your current average speed, and the speed limit entered. You can also enter a personal code to prevent other people from starting the car. This is advantageous if other people have access to your car key. Without the code, the engine will not start, even if the original key is used. By pressing the button on the indicator stalk, you can have all the information from the onboard computer displayed in the check control display. You will find further details about the onboard computer in your owner's manual. The user interface on the onboard monitor allows you to operate the audio functions of the radio, cassette, or CD player, telephone, and other features. This menu allows you to enter the basic settings for the onboard monitor. For example, changing the background color, or changing the date. The procedure is always the same. Here's an example of operation by the onboard computer screen, setting a speed limit. The BMW navigation system eliminates the need to read maps while you're on the road. It gets you safely to your destination. For example, if you'd like to drive to Maximilianstrasse in Munich, select GPS navigation, then enter the name of the city, followed by the street. You can then store this information and start the guide function.
If possible, make a U-turn.
To enable you to reach your destination quickly, the navigation system provides several ways of entering where you want to go. An index of towns and streets, information on destination or current location. You can select map sections, determine your destination with crosshairs, or have your route displayed on a map.
Take the second turning on the right. Take the second turning on the left. In 200 meters, turn right. Right turn ahead. You have arrived.
Further detailed information on the GPS navigation system can be found in the owner's manual. You can also receive television programs with the onboard monitor. For safety reasons, only the audio portion is available while the car is moving. You have to stop the car to see the picture. Of course, you can also receive video text information. The onboard monitor can be used to operate the radio, too. Professional RDS radio constantly scans for a better frequency for the same station, using a second tuner in the background, which optimizes reception at all times. To adjust the sound level, press this button, and then use the dial to alter the settings. If your car is equipped with DSP, the digital sound processing system, you can optimize listening pleasure with jazz club, cathedral, or concert hall simulation functions, or with your own individual equalizer settings. More information on radio, cassette, and CD operation can be found in the owner's manual. The 7 Series offers you different options for making phone calls, directly over the handset, using the multi-information display, the onboard monitor, or the multifunction steering wheel. However you operate the telephone, you are always in the hands-free mode. One touch of the button and you can pick up the handset. Insert the SIM card, enter your PIN code, and your telephone is ready for use. Depending on the telephone network, you can store up to 250 names and numbers on your SIM card. To use your telephone index, search for a name and dial the corresponding number. Or look for a memory position and dial it. Additional menu facilities are described in the owner's manual. The multi-information display helps you carry out several functions directly and quickly, such as abbreviated address dialing, dialing by entering the number, dialing by name, plus a notebook function. You can also access information on signal strength, call charges, and call duration. You can receive calls over the onboard monitor or place your own calls with the telephone menu function. The function Top 8 allows you to activate and direct dial the 8 names and numbers you most frequently call. More information on basic and additional functions of telephone operation over the onboard monitor can be found in the owner's manual. Your BMW 7 Series also meets the most stringent requirements in the back seat, with the optional rear passenger comfort package. Fold up the headrests, and you have large illuminated mirrors with a continuously variable angle adjustment feature. The backs of the comfort seats have folding tables with cup holders, and there is an easily accessible extractable writing surface integrated into the back of the seat on the front seat passenger side. To increase the already generous legroom in the back, the front passenger seat can be electrically adjusted from the rear by using the multifunction armrest. The memory function can be used to store and recall 3 different adjustments. The second MID multi-information display integrated in the armrest operates the radio and the onboard computer. A telephone handset, also integrated, allows you to make telephone calls through a tandem system. By pressing this button, you activate the rear window blind. The back of the rear seat can be conveniently adjusted, and it's continuously variable, even in the lumbar area, without changing the seating surface or limiting legroom. We wish you sheer driving pleasure with your new BMW 7 Series.